riding alone in my automobile, try to untangle the way that I feel. There's a knot here in my heart, I don't know where to start. Some days I just want to fly away, deal with these chains on another day, and conquer gravity, let my soul roam free. You could say, why does he suffer so needlessly, offer his heart to adversity? Well, I'm just trying to reach escape velocity. Well, I knew a man who lived upside down, day after day on a merry-go-round. It was a radical point of view, but it was all he knew. And he said, why do I need the earth anymore? To live in the air is what I came here for. And he'd sail up over the treetops, vowing to never stop. And you could say, why does he suffer so needlessly, offer his heart to adversity? He's just trying to reach escape velocity. Now when you're alone and the mind is still, are you left with an emptiness to fill? Are there scenes of distant days, debts you have yet to pay? Why are we tethered to these dreams? Why isn't life what it really seems to be? How do we know? Where do we want to go? And I could say, why do you suffer so needlessly? Offer your heart to adversity. You're just trying to reach escape velocity. Good evening. Welcome to Saturday night with some live music here online. My name is Ron Franklin, and welcome. That was an original song called Escape Velocity. That's how fast you have to go to get out of here. So there's all kinds of escape velocities, I think, and many of us are dealing with wanting a psychological escape right now. So sit back, relax, enjoy. I'm going to play a variety of pieces here tonight. I got my guitar back. This is my Goodall. James Goodall built this guitar, and it was in the shop. I actually had a new pickup installed. So that's what this groovy looking little cool thing here is. It's the controls, and I think it sounds fabulous. So I'm going to play this song. Goes out to my buddy Ross Arth in Cleveland, and started doing his own shows the other day. So you guys, Ross and Helen, knock it out of the park, man. Keep going. This is classical gas for you guys. Here goes. classical guest for you. Yes, you do need it. Here it is. Thank you. Well, how you guys doing? It's February. This is going to be the Valentine's Day weekend, right? So, well, we'll see if I have a love song for you later on. I'm going to do a tune here that was written by a great Texas singer-songwriter named Lyle Lovett, who you guys might know. And this goes out to my friend and longtime guitar student Judy Bach-White on her boat. And it's a great song by Lyle Lovett, kind of about, I think of it as being a song about freedom, in a weird sort of way. It's called If I Had a Pony. If I had a boat, I'd go out on the ocean. And if I had a pony, I'd ride him on my boat. And we could all together go out on the ocean, just me upon my pony on my boat. And if I were Roy Rogers, I'd sure enough be single. I couldn't bring myself to marry an old Dale. It'd just be me and Trigger. We'd go riding through them movies. We'd buy a boat and off to sea we'd sail. And if I had a boat, I'd go out on the ocean. And if I had a pony, I'd ride him on my boat. And we could all together go out on the ocean, set me upon my pony on my boat. Well, the mystery masked man was smart, got himself a Tonto, 'cause Tonto did the dirty work for free. But Tonto, he was smarter, and one day said, Kemosabe, will you kiss my ass? I bought a boat, I'm sailing out to sea. And if I had a boat, I'd go out on the ocean. And if I had a pony, I'd ride him on my boat. And we could all together go out on the ocean, just me upon my pony on my boat. And if I were like lightning, I wouldn't need no sneakers. I'd come and go wherever I would please. And I'd scare him by the shady tree, and I'd scare him by the light pole, but I would not scare my pony on my boat out on the sea. And if I had a boat, I'd go out on the ocean. And if I had a pony, I'd ride him on my boat. And we could all together go out on the ocean, set me upon my pony on my boat. Me upon my pony on my boat. What was that? So there's a little Lyle Lovett for you there. If I had a boat. Well, one of the things I have been doing here during the pandemic. First of all, we have gotten our first shot for the vaccine. Yay, hallelujah. And in a couple of weeks, we get the next one. So that's kind of exciting. We also got a chance to actually have a test the other day, and it came out negative, so. But we're staying home. Hope you guys are too. And one of the things that's been fun is to be creative. So I've been writing a little bit, and I finally kind of perfected this one. I have to live with pieces for a little while where they sort of marinate and gestate and kind of assume their final form. They're kind of like Jell-O in the initial stages, and then they start to harden over time and kind of fill out the mold. So this is a song that I have now called by a name. It has a title, and I've already started notating it, and I will put out a recording of it shortly. It's called Cloud Sailing, because it feels like just Sailing Through Clouds to me. And this is in an interesting tuning. I won't bore you with it. I'm just going to play it. It sounds like this. Cloud Sailing. So there's a new piece for you guys. The tuning is drop D and third string down to F natural, which is this sound. So makes for a fun, interesting piece. Well, let me come back to one of my greatest hits. So this is a song that has a number of fans out there, including me. This is a song that I wrote called I'm in Love with the Moon. And this goes out to so many people, to Linda Lewis and Linda Meeker and Patty Austin and Marina Rear and all those friends of mine who like this song. Here we go. I'm in love with the moon. I'm in love with the moon. She hears my sighs in the dead of night. Then she bathes me in her sweet light, and I am lost in a swoon. She will be with me soon. Wrapped in her cold, loving arms I'll be, lost in a wild lunar fantasy. My romance may be doomed, I'm in love with the moon. Tell me that you'll shine for only me. Show me that you'll light the way to find tranquility. Let me feel you in my heart, shine here in my eyes. Let us never be apart. When will you realize I am in love with the moon? I'm in love with the moon. When will she finally notice me? My moon shadow's plain to see. I'm singing her tune. She will be with me soon. Wrapped in her cold loving arms I'll be, lost in a wild lunar fantasy. My romance may be doomed, I'm in love with the moon. Tell me that you'll shine for only me. Show me that you'll light the way to find tranquility. Let me feel you in my heart, shine here in my eyes. Let us never be apart. When will you realize I'm in love with the moon? I'm in love with the moon. I'm in love with the moon. I'm in love with the moon. My moon song. Well, drop me a note. Say hi. We don't monitor things live anymore. We just kind of do the show, let the chips fall where they may, as it were, and then afterwards we have a little dinner and watch the show. So, and respond to all those nice things that you guys put out there. So. So I'm going to do a couple of instrumental pieces. In fact, I'm going to do a number of them tonight. But these are two that are in a drop tuning that I call Siwahini. Basically a nice big open G chord with a low C on the bottom. And I do want to say hi to Julie and Bob. We know that you're here. Thanks guys. Thanks for coming. There it is. So these are a couple of Hawaiian slack key guitar type pieces. What that means is that, well, what I just did, I tuned the guitar down to an open chord, right? So the story goes that years ago, the guitars and so forth that were in Hawaii, they said, well, how do you tune this thing? They just tuned it to a chord and then kind of made up things, and this whole style developed. And so I was inspired by listening to a Hawaiian slack key guitar album that we had and said, oh man, I gotta try that. So I dropped into this tuning, gave it a shot, and here's a couple pieces that came out. So this is Puamana, which is a place on the west coast of Maui. And the song kind of reminds me of the laid-back feel of that place, followed by Waterfall Sunrise. Hope you enjoy. Waterfall Sunrise, here it comes. Alrighty then, Waterfall Sunrise. There's a little kitty walking around here. He threatens to jump up in my lap, but that isn't going to work, right? All right, well, while I'm in this tuning, I got one more for you. This is a song that I wrote in this tuning. And this goes out to people who have this kind of universal thing, so I guess it goes out to everybody, where every once in a while the blues come along, or you feel funky, or feel like... And so this song says, when that happens, invite them in for a cup of coffee and have a conversation with them. See if they can tell you what's going on. So this is called These Blues. There we go. These blues. These blues, they come around from time to time. And every time they check into this room inside my mind, I don't know how long they'll stay. For an hour or maybe a few days. And then they'll move along and I'll belong again. These blues don't really mean me any harm. They've come around so often, they've a certain twisted charm. They're just like an old shoe, it never fits so well, but I've put them on so many times that I can't really tell anymore. These blues, I can hang out a sign inside my mind. No vacancy, don't bother me today. But when those blues really need a place to stay, they come anyway, and I just say, okay. These blues and I have come to get along. I thank them for the inspiration to write this lonely song. When I think of all the tunes we've played together in this show, these blues are like an old friend I've come to know. I can hang out a sign inside my mind. No vacancy, don't bother me today. But when those blues really need a place to stay, they come anyway, and I just say, these blues, they come around from time to time. All right. Well, if those blues do come around, now you know what to do. All right, well, let's go back to Hawaii again, guys. I'm not through with Hawaii. Oh yeah, I got to get out of this tuning. So how do we do this? We go back up here. Let's do that. I have one of these little tuners here, so I might as well use that, right? Supposed to go back up to there. Here it is. Not that far, sorry guys. I don't mean to subject you to this, but there we go. So one of the times that we were in Hawaii a few years ago, I started noodling around with this instrumental piece that I came up with. And it remained an instrumental piece for about a year. And then one day I said, wait a minute, that could have words. And by cracky, it did. So this is my song called Maui Breeze. Feel the breeze. Here by the sea, lovers stroll the sands. Waves are flirting with our toes, and you are walking hand in hand with me. Grace and ease, peaceful as you please. But hear the waves and feel the Maui breeze. Waves come and go like every passing day. Here in paradise with you, the waves can go, the shore of our love stays. Every day, together come what may, we hear the waves and feel the Maui breeze. Ah, sweet aloha and the palm trees, laughing right out loud, heads up in the clouds. Diamond moonlight on the sea, I touch your heart and feel the Maui breeze. Waves come and go like every passing day. And here in paradise with you, the waves can go, the shore of our love stays. Every day, together come what may, to hear the waves and feel the Maui breeze. Ah, sweet aloha and the palm trees, laughing right out loud, heads up in the clouds. Diamond moonlight on the sea, I touch your heart and feel the Maui breeze. The Maui breeze. The Maui breeze. So there's a little Valentine's love song, right? Hanging with your sweetie on the shores and walking on the sands in Hawaii. Lovely. Well, let me switch to a different place. I don't know about you guys, but there was a time in my life when I was what we call a cubicle dweller, right? Worked in a big old office, a bunch of other people, cubicle farm. Had your computer and your telephone. Thank God I got to travel out some, because I did quite a bit of traveling around the world at the time. Let's get that in tune. Which one is that? So this song goes out to people who dwell in cubicles and wonder, was this what I had planned when I was a kid? And I always enjoyed music to the point where I went and got a master's degree in it. And that's what I do for a living, is teach music. So when I was dwelling in a cubicle all those years, There's a part of me that said, damn it, Jim, I'm a musician, not a cubicle dweller. So I wrote this song. This actually came serendipitously by being behind a bread truck that said Bohemian Heart on the back, and I thought, Bohemian Heart? That would be a song, and so it is. Here it goes. It's 6 a.m. You pour a cup of courage and set out to face the day. Just another deal with the devil, well, sometimes it feels that way. There's a dim memory you can sometimes see, comes and goes like the phases of the moon. When it waxes strong, your heart still longs for life that's true and free. Bohemian heart, trapped in a 9 to 5. You play your part and struggle to survive. But somewhere deep inside, a little voice whispers it's never too late to start or break these chains. Follow your bohemian heart. There was a time before the obligations of living had their way. Love was more important, music held a magic, made you feel that way. Somehow you lost a dream, and now it seems the truth is hiding behind the moon. But late at night comes that moonlight, your dream's still calling you. Bohemian heart, trapped in a 9 to 5. You play your part, struggle to survive. But somewhere deep inside, a little voice whispers it's never too late to start or break these chains. Follow your bohemian heart. Oh, the dream's forsaken, they're calling to you now. Oh, the path's never taken, they're waiting for you now. Bohemian heart, trapped in a 9 to 5. You play your part, struggle to survive. But somewhere deep inside, a little voice whispers it's never too late to start or break these chains. Follow your bohemian heart. Oh, break these chains. Follow your bohemian heart. Well, I hope you do follow your bohemian heart in whatever you do. So this next song started life as an improvisation for a project. We were doing actually a yoga video about the whales in Hawaii. So there's a Next Generation Yoga. Our friend Jody Kamator had a routine that she did based on the movement of the whales and so forth. So we put out, or she put out a DVD. We actually helped produce it, and I wrote the music for it. So this is the piece that plays while the little kids doing the whale yoga are doing their rest at the end of the routine. They're laying down in what they call shavasana, and put the eye pillows on and like chill, right? So this is the meditation music, and it's called Mysterious Deep. So even though it started life as an improvisation, eventually I actually sat down and learned it. So this is that piece. By the way, I have a collection of 6 pieces for solo guitar that's available as a song folio. And I'm also working on, like I say, the new one that I did. So these are available if any of you are guitar players. Here we go. Relax. Close your eyes. Mysterious, deep. Open your eyes, bring yourself back to the room. So that's the meditation music there. That's Mysterious Deep. Well, as I mentioned, there were like 6 pieces that I wrote for solo guitar, and I just wrote a 7th, so this isn't stopping anytime soon. And 3 of them were in an open C tuning, which is kind of a fun tuning that I originally learned from a Bruce Coburn piece called, what's it called? Foxglove. And one day started, while I was playing around with that piece, started noodling with other stuff, and came up with these pieces. So, again, this is an open. There it is. So it's a very low note. I'm sorry to put you guys through this, but if I start playing and it's out of tune, it really sucks. So. And when you tune this many strings, it tends to take a moment to balance out. Okay, there we go. So, this is my summer suite. These three pieces were all written right around the middle of summer, around the summer solstice. This first piece is called Summer Solstice, followed by Tender Dreams, followed by Happy Hoedown. Tender Dreams. Happy Hoedown. That wasn't it. Try it again. Whoa. A little reverb on that. So there you go. There's the little summer suite. Let me get back into normal tuning land. There we go. So, geez, time flies, guys. Went fast today. I actually have a much longer list of music here that I'm not going to get to. So sometimes, you know how it is, your eyes are bigger than your mouth or your tummy. So I can't swallow all these songs at once. Not in an hour. There you go. So yeah, I got to get it in tune. So let me finish up with this tune. This is a philosophical song, I guess, and it's called Sweet Mystery. So you guys stay safe out there, all right? Don't go anywhere, even though things are getting better. You know, we have our vaccine going on, but we're still wearing our masks and not going anywhere. So stay safe. Love you guys, and I'll see you next week, all right? Come on back then. Here we go. This is called Sweet Mystery. Seasons always change. Life remains the same for only so long, then it follows with the wind. In the quiet time, your soul will surely rest. You only did the best that you could do. No crying now. No crying now. I'm sailing on a mystic wind. arching chasms of forever, to watch the cosmic spin. And before this dark night has had its way with me, I'll rest my soul in the sweet mystery. Circles within wheels, cycles in the way you feel. Let stillness be in the great mystery. Circle one by one, till our time on earth is done, then all will be in the sweet mystery. No crying now, no crying now, no crying, no why, no how. And I am sailing on a misty wind, arching chasms of forever, to watch the cosmic spin. And before this dark night has had its way with me, I'll rest my soul in the sweet mystery. Seasons always change, life remains the same for only so long, then it follows with the wind. Thanks, guys. Be safe out there. See you next time.